In Nepal, streets filled with Gen Z protesters. In Sri Lanka, a president fled amid crisis. In Bangladesh, students took to the streets over jobs and fairness. Different countries, same frustration. Representative democracy feels like it's not listening. Let's start with Nepal. Over the past 48 hours, protests against corruption and a social media ban spiraled into deadly clashes. Reports vary, but at least 19 people were killed, curfews were imposed, and soldiers patrolled Kathmandu. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli resigned. Youth say they're done with elite musical chairs. This isn't out of nowhere. Earlier this year, Nepal also saw violent demonstrations calling even for a return of the monarchy, evidence of deeper disillusion with the current political order. Now, Sri Lanka. In 2022, economic collapse triggered historic protests. The president fled the country and resigned after demonstrators occupied official residences. It was a dramatic referendum, by feet, not ballots, on unaccountable decision-making. And Bangladesh. In mid-2024, student-led protests over government job quotas exploded. Dozens, by some counts, far more, were killed amid a harsh crackdown. The movement broadened into anger over fairness, voice, and how decisions get made. Across these crises runs a common thread. In representative systems, people vote once, then power to sign billion-dollar contracts, pass bills, levy taxes, even deploy force, rests with a small circle until the next election. Parties with big majorities can rubber stamp the executive's agenda. Meanwhile, debts stack up for generations, and public consent is assumed rather than renewed. That's the frustration you're hearing on the streets. We didn't agree to this specific decision. The ballot box certified a team, not every play. Enter eDemocracy, sometimes called digital democracy. The idea is simple. When decisions are major, the people pre-approve them online, not just comment, authorize. This isn't sci-fi. Pieces already exist. Estonia runs national e-voting and platforms where all draft laws go to public consultation. Cities use online decision systems. Citizens can submit initiatives that Parliament must consider. It proves secure, scalable participation tech can work in practice. Of course, eDemocracy isn't magic. It must solve identity verification, privacy, anti-coercion, misinformation, digital divides, and the risk of platform capture. But those are design problems, not reasons to abandon the idea. Picture this pipeline for any major decision. Say, public debt above a threshold, a long-term resource contract, tax changes, or national security commitments. Representative institutions remain, courts, parliaments, cabinets, but on the biggest choices, representatives switch from deciders to drafters and implementers of the people's will. Would eDemocracy have prevented this month's Nepal bloodshed, Sri Lanka's 2022 collapse, or Bangladesh's 2024 crackdown? We can't know. But requiring prior popular authorization for the very moves that trigger outrage, bans, mega contracts, tax shocks, quota rules, shrinks the legitimacy gap. It replaces protest after with consent before. For over 20 years, we've argued, let people rule directly when the stakes are generational. The tech is ready. The question is political courage. I'm your name. This is eDemocracy News. If you want government by continuous consent, not just every few years, share this video and tell your leaders, put big decisions to the people first.